What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce Mess, and today we're back on Estancia. Estancia, South American map. We're doing some sugar farming. If you've missed the rest of these, you can go back and watch them on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can come hang out with me live on Twitch. You can find all the links down below that you'll ever need for anything from me. Everything is there. Including if you need your own multiplayer server. Nitrado, first link right there in the description. Proud to be a Nitrado partner. I appreciate them so very much for providing the server for our community farm that we play on Lands of La Mancha. There's a community farm there. You can go check it out. Jump in Discord. You can find the links down below. Again, go ahead. Go find them. Do it. Do it. Anyway, we got to get back to this. Celtic Moon, Spiderette, Bob, how's it going? I hope everybody is doing well. Good to see you. Let's go auto width and flip, and then we're going to move that over to about right there, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to go, and then I'm going to explain what I'm driving. I know I had a red one yesterday. J-Rock hooked me up with this one. So it goes 17 miles an hour, holds 100,000 liters, and I can put the sugarcane or sugar beet or potato header on it, and I have a header for both. So heck yeah, we're doing this thing. It is slightly smaller, but it goes a lot faster. So it is only 4 meters instead of 5.4, but it goes a lot faster than the other one, as you can see here. So I did have to spend a little extra money leasing this one versus what I already had, but in the long run, it's still going to save me about 50 grand in leases because I don't have to lease the other machine or the trailer or anything for the sugarcane now, because this thing holds 100,000 liters, so I can run with the sugarcane for a little bit. Since it's got its tank built in, I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, heck yeah, thanks to J-Rock Nation right here on Twitch. Go find his channel, go hang out with him. I'll leave a link down below to J-Rock's info for YouTube for everybody that may be watching there. Appreciate you, buddy. And as you can see, it does a great job. It only goes 5 miles an hour in reverse, though. We gotta fix that, J-Rock. We gotta fix that. That's with or without the machine on. We're going to fix that one. But no, seriously though, I really appreciate this. This is definitely gonna take a load off, and we're gonna. I've already got the other header leased too, so this is all of the money we're gonna spend on the lease. This is it. We are officially we've made profit for once. Finally, we've made some profit. I've got 54 grand right there, and we are going to focus on buying another field before I do anything else. I know that sounds crazy. I need to pay off some of that loan. That $1,600 a day is not killing me as much as not having more land. I need more sugar beet property. That's what I need. I need that desperately. I need more sugar beet property. So, gotta get it. Gotta get it. What's up, True? How's it going, bud? Good to see you. Again. Good to see all you guys again. Y'all was just over with me. Has it been an hour already? Really? Doesn't feel like it's been an hour already, but I guess it has. I walked around outside for a minute, gotten some of the heat. It is hot today here. It says 93, feels like 112. So little bit of an offset in the humidity there. But yeah. Why is that so much louder than it was? Hang on. Let me do something here. There we go. I just felt like they got super loud all of a sudden. What's up, Voltage? How's it going? Good to see you. But yeah, so this machine right here is going to be our go-to for harvesting. So sugar beet, sugar cane, potato. If I decide to do some potatoes, which I will be doing potatoes in my survival Let's Play in the next series, whatever single player map I decide to do next, we're going to be doing potatoes because J-Rock has a potato chip factory. So I am looking forward to giving that a try, I think. Let's go with this row. I'm just going to kind of go with this here, and whatever it does, it does. So we'll get it all at some point. So pouring down rain. Thunderstorm just rolled in. Man, you got to love that. Got to love it. Yeah, dude, it's hot. It's hot. Well, I mean, this is normal for July in Mississippi, right? The beginning of June, that 110, that 100-degree heat we had, that high 90 stuff, that wasn't normal. That was very abnormal. Yeah, this over here, I'd like to have all this too. As far as land goes, I think that'd be great. All this over here, like there's a bunch of, I know there's some big hills, but there's also a lot of flat land over there we could use. So, I mean, this is pretty hilly here. If you look down through that, I know it doesn't feel like it because we're up like this a lot, but I mean, this is a pretty good size hill. You can see this thing having to self-level. Look at the suspension on this side versus this side, right? It's self-leveling here. If I just stop and let you, well, it's not going to be right here because we're kind of in the flat area up here, but if I were to just stop and show you on those hills back there, this is pretty hilly. But yeah, we could use a lot of this land. It'd be fantastic in a lot of this. Whoa, that was okay. Hang on, let's just back up here. Let's try this again. It got a little crazy there for a minute. Let's just back all the way out here. We'll get all the stuff here. Taking our time. We are taking the tops off of these. You can see the rows right there. But because we're already lined up, we'll get them all for sure. May not seem like it, but yeah, you can see the little sugar beets in the ground right there at the bottom of the screen. All right, there we go. Now, off we go. Maybe just swinging it around like that's probably not the best idea. Probably should try to line it up a little bit before I just take off. Yeah, sorry about yesterday, guys. I know yesterday was a short one, shorter stream anyway. I was just tired. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. I was just tired yesterday. There was no way around it. I was sitting here and my eyes were starting to close, and I was like, just go ahead and call it. Work on it tomorrow. Nobody's going to care if you call it a little early or if you fall asleep on stream. Either one, nobody's going to care. Take out if I get the field to the right, this one right here or that one over there. Now I'm going to leave the roads, I think. I'm going to go with the roads, but I'm going to leave them. I mean, it'd be okay to do it, but I don't want to make what I'll do when I get some more land is I'll just paint over all this next to the lake and just leave these straight runs right here. I just won't use the little dip out areas. I'm using every inch that I can right now. I just won't use any of that over there. I'll paint it over, paint this a straight line, probably right here. So that this whole field would just be a little strip right down through here, and that'll be it. Except for this little pocket on top. So that'll kind of it'll ease some of the stress on trying to get around all that, because it's actually quite difficult to get around all that. So probably gain a few rows. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll probably do that. But yeah, I'll probably leave that road. That little road's not going to make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. But I don't want to be driving over my crops to get somewhere either. So there's plenty of land there, though. There's plenty of land. There's plenty of that. We won't have to worry about that, I don't think. And I'm already yawning again today, but I feel a lot better today. I don't feel as tired today, I guess. I'm trying to get used to this new sleep schedule. It's not normal. Getting up that early is not normal. I don't see how you people do it. The good thing is it looks like it's mostly straight rows left. The other good thing is all we have to do to swap over to sugarcane is return this header and then go pick up the sugarcane header, and that's it. And we're ready for sugarcane. Isn't that great? I don't have to go get a new machine. I don't have to go get a trailer, anything crazy. All I have to do is just go grab the header, return this header, and I'm good to go. We're doing sugarcane. I mean, I probably could do that, True. I could make the road go around this way, right, and then up the edge of the field there. But at the same time, I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna take this road right here, that one that I'm looking at right there, and make that my first row, and just run and paint everything else back in. Like, I don't even care. Like, it'll make it easier in the long run, I think. And this thing cruising at 17 miles an hour is super nice. I know that. Again, huge thanks to J-Rock for this mod. He dropped this to me this morning at like 2 a.m. I guess. I don't know. I saw it when I woke up, so I was like, "Oh yeah, we gonna grab that. We gonna grab that thing. We gonna be using that mod." And 100K. Not quite. Sammy, how's it going? Welcome. And 100K. There we go. It only goes 17 miles an hour, though. I'm not real sure why. But it harvests at 17, so I'm not going to argue with it. How much sugarcane do we have put up right now? We have our sugar beet. We have 205,000 in there. Okay, that's good. I forgot how much we had from yesterday, honestly. But yeah, having this whole area right here, this is a lot of good flat land, right, or flat-ish land right here. But this piece of land is also 1.4 million. That's not going to be the next piece we buy, by the way. I would like to buy field 1 next. The way the drilling is going is that next piece of land would be loam right there next to us. But I don't think I can afford it. I'll try to get a straight shot here. Field 1 or area 1. This right here is loam for me, so this is probably good soil right in here. But it's 700,000, and I don't have that kind of money. So what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to look at like field 22, 120,000. Field 9, 274,000. Field 10, 278,000. We're going to look at something in the 150,000 range. And if it's field 22, that's what we're going to go with. So we're at 300,000, 345,000 in sugar beet. 350,000 in sugar beet so far. I think that's right. The 200, we had 205,000 in there. It's 305,000 plus the 45 we've already put. The 45,000 we've already put in the meal, so we're at like 350,000 so far on sugar beet. That's pretty good. That's better than the last harvest was roughly about 350 total. And I've still got another probably 20,000 over there. So Google Translate from Sammy says, "Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Talent Night at Cheers." Seriously, nailed the sounds. Listen to that. That's fantastic. All those little minor sounds that are in there. So good. so good. What's up, J-Rock? How's it going, buddy? I've been bragging on you in this thing right here. This thing's great. I'm digging it. The only thing is it says 62, but it only goes 17. I don't know if it's supposed to go faster, but 17 is the fastest it goes, period, whether I'm harvesting or not. And it backs up at like 5 miles an hour. That's the only things I've seen that seem a little abnormal. But other than that, I don't really care if it goes 17 miles an hour, as long as it goes 17 miles an hour while it's harvesting too. It's a great mod though. It's working good for sugar beets. I haven't done sugar cane with it yet, but it's nice. Working well. Saved me a ton of money, so that's the main thing. Ton of money. Yeah, that's it in reverse, and then forward is 17 whether I'm harvesting or not. So I saw that. Yeah. Just adjusted the price on it, so the lease price for it is very, very low. I like it. I like the lease price for it. Very good stuff. Did I use the ultimate engine option? I don't know. Can I tell in the lease? Like if I go down here, 1,400 horsepower. Is that what makes it stay at 17 miles an hour? The 1,400. You forgot to take it out. Ah, okay. It's the driver. It ain't the driver, man. It's not always me. If you use the other option, it goes faster. All right, cool. Well, I'll know next time around then. For sure. Yeah, I'll know next time around. Because I'll definitely be using this next time. And the more sugar beets we get, the more of these I'm going to end up with. Maybe buying, maybe leasing, I don't know. But yeah, I thought I would try out the big engine, so and see. I definitely haven't had any issues harvesting up the hills or anything else. Like, it's not stopping. Thing's great. But yeah, I'll drop it down to the 758 horsepower is probably enough. Let's be honest, it's probably enough. It's probably good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through here or not. We're about to try it. Barely. We squeaked through there. Oh, back up. Well, I figured I would try it out, you know. Gotta give it a go with the biggest of everything first. I mean, 1 horsepower might do it, but I prefer to have all the horsepower. I've started watching the Grand Tour. I want all the horsepower. I am definitely Richard Hammond from that show. Give me all the horsepower. Oh, dude, yeah, it's great, man. The whole being able to grab one machine with 2 headers for sugarcane and sugar beet, that's gonna save me so much time and money. Like, honestly, the time being the big thing because it's my actual time in real life. The money is in game, but it'll make the game easier for sure. Hand tools. Oh man, no hand tools. No hand tools for me, thank you. Yeah, I don't know how long. I don't remember how long this took to harvest this field before, but I'm happy I don't have to do it that slow anymore. Oh man, this is great. I'm spoiled with this thing. I may go swap the engine out though when I pick the header up. I can. Oh, you can't do that on a lease, can you? You can't customize a lease. Yeah, I don't guess I will then. We'll do it next time. We'll definitely do it next time around. On a lease, you can do that, Bob. I've tried to customize a lease before and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, I've tried to customize a lease before and it wouldn't let me. I didn't think so. I mean, I was thinking maybe I'm wrong about it because, well, I mean, it's me. Let's be honest here. I'm wrong about a lot, so. You got what you got. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Well, this speedy little guy right here is fantastic. Yeah, so we're going to end up with about 300 and probably 380,000, maybe 385,000 worth of sugar beet. Yeah, before you lease it, you can, Bob. I mean, well, yeah, of course, because I've been all the settings. But like right now, I need to change this engine to the other engine, but I can't do it because I leased it. That's what I was pointing out. But yeah, of course you can do it before you lease it. You buy stuff? Well, I don't have the money to buy stuff. We broke. I'm in debt up to my bald head. Not even my eyeballs. It goes past I'm drowning in debt. It's past my eyeballs. I mean, now we're doing good though. Now we're okay. Cause yeah, with this machine, I'm literally the one big lease is the machine, right? And I have the machine. Now I just got to lease the other header, and that's it. Well, I've already got it leased actually. So, one machine, two headers. The headers are the same price as they would be for the other Ropa that I was using, or that I was going to use. So I mean, it's a win-win-win all the way around. This is good stuff. And now we're gonna get to see how it functions for sugarcane. This should be good. There should be lots of good here. It has to lower the outhouse lid to have a table. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's in a Sturgill Simpson song. I'm so broke I can't pay attention. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I am so broke I can't pay attention. So we ended up with 300. 300. That's 340. 40s 80. 394,000 liters of sugar beet this time around. So yeah, definitely testing and re-drilling the field made a big difference. Definitely testing and re-drilling the field made a big difference. fantastic. I love that sound. That's what it sounds like when you hit your safety so that you don't push your hydraulics too far. Yeah, it's great, man. It's so cool. It's just so cool, man. I love it. I love it. All right, we got to run back and get the header for the sugar cane. So as we go back, I'll just we'll just fold everything back in here. There we go. Gonna be kind of cool harvesting with this thing for the sugar cane. First time I've ever done that, I think. Well, since Farm Sim 17 or 19, whichever had Welker's farm on it. 19? With the other engine option? Nah, I'm not gonna spend the extra money. I mean, it's still like 26 grand, and I don't want to do that again. When we, the next harvest, we'll lease it with the other engine option. I'll remember not to get the big engine. It doesn't need the big engine. It's not gonna, I don't have anything, I'm not climbing a mountain harvesting with it, you know? So, I think it'll be fine. My question is, how are you supposed to see with this thing folded like that? You just get lucky or take a guess at where you're headed? Like, how does that work? 17 and 19 both had Welkers. It was whichever one we started plowing the whole map together, Bob. Giant rubber bumpers. Put them around all the trees. Put the rubber bumpers around all the trees. Yeah, look at this. Like, how are you supposed to do anything with that? Oh, also, I do like if you guys look at the screen right there, the little monitor. So it's hard to figure out what that is. That's the inside of the beet harvester. It's got an image of what it looks like inside the beet harvester, which is pretty dang cool if you ask me. All right, let's go return that bad boy. Return. There we go. Sugar cane, here we come. Do I have to attach any cables? No. Sugar cane, here we come. You can't, Bob. It won't change. I'm pretty sure the other day I tried to do that with something I leased and it wouldn't let you. I'm almost 100% sure when you lease a vehicle you can't change anything after you hit the lease. Yeah, I tried it last week with something. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, 100% you can't change. Now there might be a mod for it out there somewhere, but I don't know of it. And you guys know how nice this is going to be able to have a little money left over. I know we still have other leases to get, but this is going to be pretty nice, honestly. I'm just going to turn that off. Like, I still got to get the cultivator. I still got to do the rock picker again. I still got to get the planter for the what's it called? The planter for the sugar beet again, but it's still going to be super nice not having to scrape to get by. Because if I had to do the other machine with the big trailer right now, we would be in trouble, honestly. No, 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 no. Fold that back down. I hit G. Dang it. Unfold this part. Thought about putting the logo on it. That'd be cool. That'd be kind of neat. Instead of the ROPA, just call it the TP. That'd be kind of neat. All right, off we go. No GPS needed. I'm just gonna run around until we get it all. Oh, missed some. Oh, it'll cut the tops if you go backwards. That's funny. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Mowing it down. Heck yeah. I don't even know why I'm stopping to back up. I should just be turning and running through this mess because it doesn't really matter. The sugar beet, I like to stay a little more on row because once you top them, it's hard to see. But sugarcane, it doesn't really matter. I can just hurl this thing around every direction. And I think to get this field even, I'm probably gonna cultivate this one. And that's probably the third harvest on the other field too. I'm probably gonna cultivate them all and just replant them all. We're gonna have sugarcane left over, so we should be fine. Oh, missed some. We'll see from inside this. Oh, that's a good plan, Bob. Here we go. All right, let's get backed up here. All right, here we go. We ready for this? I mean, we can just do this. We can just cut through. Could you imagine? Could you imagine trying to do this? Man, I could imagine cutting sugar beet. I mean, sugar cane. What's up, Angela? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. This is so good. I mean, this is wild right here. This is crazy. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Oh, we're full. We're full. Dang. Okay, hang on. Hang on. How long have we been full? I've just been running through there. Wait, is it still picking them up? No, I've just been running over stuff. That's all. I was like, oh, paperwork is done. Divorce is filed. Taking kids to the museum today. Hey, that's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, do your worst, sugar cane. Get in there. I mean, that's always an option. Always, yeah, I need a beeper. Yeah, I didn't realize that was full. I mean, the good thing was I wasn't doing anything but running over it, so it doesn't kill it. I got the, what you call it? Crop destruction. I got it crop destruction off, so. That's a terrible time to be closed. What's up, Pizza Hut? How's it going? Good to see you. All right, off we go again. Oh, it looks like we had just filled up because it cut all this. So. Yeah, right here's where we kind of fanned out, so it had just filled up. We're fine. We're fine. We didn't miss a whole lot there. I mean, this is the long edge. I really should be running this way, shouldn't I? I think I'm going to do this. We'll just run this. We'll run this long edge back and forth here probably. Doing pretty well, doing pretty well. No complaints, because it doesn't matter if I complain. Complaining doesn't get you anywhere. All right, so that was 100. Try to keep up with how much we get out of this here. I'm gonna straighten this out a bit here. I'm just gonna run straight up the edge. Oh, cool. That's cool, Angela. Heck yeah. That sounds pretty neat. I've never actually been around that much sugarcane, I guess. We took a field trip to some place when I was a kid. And they used the horses and the grinding wheel, and they had their own sugarcane and stuff, and you could actually process it. It was kind of neat. It's kind of neat. They didn't use the horses anymore, of course, because it wasn't really in operation. You could do it yourself, though. Like, they had the kids push it around or whatever to process their own sugarcane. It was kind of neat. It was a cool process to watch, for sure. I don't remember what it was, though, or where it was at. Or maybe they did. Maybe they did have mules or horses or something. Maybe they did have those. I don't know. It's been so long ago. I don't remember. Yeah, I know with the other setup, we have to empty a lot less, but this thing goes a lot faster. And it's a lot less costly. That's the main thing. A lot less costly. And yeah, I think I'm going to cultivate all this. Both fields probably. And then we'll replant the sugarcane. All this stuff needs to be tested. The next time around, I'm gonna do 4 harvests on the sugar beet and 3 harvests on these on the sugarcane fields I'm about to cultivate before we test. I'm gonna let the sugar beet run 1 extra time. I think. Yeah, look at this self-leveling on this thing. It's pretty wild. Look at that. Look at the suspension. Self-leveling is incredible, isn't it? Pretty dang neat. Flexing, for real. Yeah. Yeah, I should have been running these the whole time. That's a lot better. I don't have to turn around as much. Bugs, spiders, snakes. Gotta love Australian tropics. Yeah, yeah. And Australian critters ain't nothing to play with either. I've seen pictures. I want no part of them. %96 full. Probably gonna be full pretty quick right here. Yeah, it stopped cutting it. Love that. I love the sounds in this game. They did such a good... Oh, I did not mean to do that. They did such a good job. Where are we at? 230. Yeah, we're gonna have to... It's 360 to fill it up. That's the wrong button again. So yeah, we're gonna need another 100,000 in there to fill it up, and then everything else will go in the silo, and some of it will be used to reseed. So. And I'm thinking, because this is such good land, and my sugar beet is usually so far behind, I'm gonna plant my sugar cane in part of that field, and then do part of that in sugar cane, part of it in sugar beet, and then do all this in sugar beet. So, which those are about the same size. Let's go look at the size here. Wait a minute, what am I missing? I'm missing something up here. Oh, I took off work planning. That's what it was. Yeah, so these are pretty close to the same size. I figure if I come down here, right, and I do like this area from here down in sugar cane, that'll probably be enough. And then this over here in sugarcane, switch this to sugar beet, this whole area. And then maybe like from where the beehive is over, we'll do that in sugarcane and then do this in sugar beet. Yeah, that'll give me one good area down here of sugarcane and then some decent area and then like one bad area, really good sugar beet, crap and crap. That's basically what the rest of that is. Oh, easy. It's my fault. My bad. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna flip these fields. So we're gonna spend a minute here working on some recultivation, I do believe. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to flip these fields around a bit. I need better ground for my sugar beet, because I get a lot less sugar beet than I do anything. But I don't know. I mean, that's 200,000 in sugar cane, and we're almost done. So maybe we're getting pretty close to the same amount. I do need more sugar beet though, because I need double the amount of sugar beet than I do sugar cane, because I have cut sugar beet and regular sugar beet. So. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna cultivate up both, all the fields. We're doing all the cultivating today. And if need be, I might lease a bigger tractor to do it. I get a little bit more power. Get the power in there and a little bit bigger cultivator than what I've been using. I mean, the other one's fine. It's just not as big as I need it to be for time efficiency for me. Time is the hardest thing to get around. Oh, we're full of sugar over there already too. We gotta get that done. Get some of that pushed over. Get some of our money back. Are those 99% no win, no fee loggers any good? Some of them can be. Like honestly, in the States, I don't know about there, but some of them can be. I mean, they want to win to. They definitely want to win so they can make their money. So I mean, even here though, some of those guys you have. Oh crap! I didn't look to see how much we had. I didn't see how much that was. What was that, like 40,000? It was like 40. That's 240,000 so far. But yeah, some of them can be pretty good. And again, some of those people too. You have to think like they want to win to up their reputation a bit too. So yeah, we don't have that here. For the most part, I mean, we kind of do, but I feel like ethics committees here are a little more lax, which says a lot about the ethics committees. But kind of an oxymoron. But I think they're probably a little more lax here than they are down there. All right. Round 2. Look at that. I turned it on and didn't even notice. Didn't even slow down. Oh, that's a rock. That's a tree. I got it. Going alert. Sugar's dropping back. Later, folks. God bless. Yep. You too, Celtic Moon. I appreciate you lurking, and I hope you get feeling better. Down the lake we go. I don't think it's leveling out quite as well right here. This is a pretty steep incline. Look at that view though, man. Right here on the lake. Fantastic. Right on the lake. Literally in the water on the lake. It's great. Great. How much are we getting out of this? 32 tons per hectare. Not near as good as the other side over there. Yeah, this is crap land. This needs to be tested again anyway. That's a tree. That's still a tree. There we go. Yeah, I appreciate this, J-Rock. This is making my life not as much headache. This is great. Whoa. Might have taken that turn a bit sharp, just a bit. There we go. Yeah, dude, it definitely helps, for sure. Speed, power, momentum, violence, or whatever Dr. just said. Speed, violence, momentum. Yeah. Yeah. This thing's got all those. Capacity, all of it. Are you going to remove the engine option? Okay. Yeah, I'll just not get the big engine next time. I don't really have a problem. I don't have a problem doing that. And you can tell when we getting some good stuff with this because it goes a lot faster. The numbers go up a lot quicker. Don't go in the water. It did not like dragging the header out of the water just now, I can tell you that much. Meow. I just realized there's an island out there. Or I guess just a big rock. Whatever. It's something. This is the way to harvest sugarcane right here. This is great. And we're full. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. All right. Was it good? I bet I was banking on it was going to be really, really good. The Thor movies historically have been great. Ragnarok is probably the funniest, my favorite one I've seen so far, but I haven't seen Love and Thunder yet, so. But yeah, I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, see if we do sugarcane here, if you look on the little bottom left thing there, if we do sugarcane on the bottom half of this, we're still going to get a really good yield out of the very bottom where the dark green is. A pretty decent yield from here across. And then we'll have all this area up here for sugar beet too, and then we'll have the really, really good area for sugar beet up top right here. I think that's the way to go. I think we're going to cultivate all this. Definitely going to cultivate it all. Oh, Hemsworth's son made a cameo? That's cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty neat. This probably is not going to take a whole lot. It's going to be full. Yeah, see, there you go. Already full. It's still processing, but it's full. All right. So there's another 100. So that's 340,000-ish, roughly. I think by cultivating all this, flipping these around a bit, so I can get more sugar beets per hectare, which is what I'm looking for. I'm looking to maximize my ground for sugar beet, and that up there that had sugar cane is the best ground I have. And it's the biggest portion of the best ground I have. So I think by flipping it around, we'll do that. Just waiting. Just waiting. Do 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 do. I think it does take a minute to unload 100,000 liters of it. uh, that's a lot of stuff. That's like 100,000 liters. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Of course, it's gonna take a minute. Oh, also, I have news. I officially have wheat planted on 7 fields on Elm Creek on the Farm Sim Network map. I went and planted everything, got it all rolled. I got me a little area leveled out so I can put down my my grain mill and my oil factory and my bakery, because that's the only 3 things I bought permits for. Because you can only buy 3 on the server. Each farm can only have 3 production, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that's the 3 that I bought. So I'm officially back on the FSN. Got it all planted. Used my big. I got all my stuff swapped around. Got it planted in. Pretty excited too, honestly. First time I've actually been on there working. I was waiting on them to add a bunch of mods and stuff. So, and they did. Now we got stuff on there. We can actually do things. There's some regulation. Like there's some options now. So, when we kicked the map off, it was all base game stuff. So I was like, all right, I'll do some stuff and then I'll kind of wait and see what happens. But yeah, it should be pretty good. Great demand of debris crusher. It's a weird place to have a great demand in it. Watching sugarcane harvest on YouTube is kind of interesting. The machines are crazy. Hey, what's up, Mustang? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yeah, I think the only difference is, Bob, is I don't feel pressured to get on there and make content on it. I think that's what burnt me out to start with. I was trying to do that, make content on that, single player map, and then our community farm and everything else too. I don't really care anymore. Like, that one gives me the ability to jump on and play when I'm up, and I don't feel like, if I'm not streaming or whatever and I'm awake, I want to get on there and play, I can just get on there and play. This one is far more entertaining. Any moron that tries to do a sugar farm and does everything wrong from the get-go, far more entertaining, honestly. Cooking down here at a cool 102 degrees. It's 94 out right now. I don't know what the real feel is anymore, but it was pretty warm a minute ago. I suppose we have 340. We're at roughly 380,000 total. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty equal to what we had on Sugar Beet, really. I love this machine, though. This thing's fantastic. I just realized something, too. I can return that right now, so I don't have to pay that extra fee on it. There we go. Returned. Yeah, we're done with it. Okay, that cost per running hour. Get rid of it. Get it out of there. Yeah. I got wheat planted on, like, so every once in a while land will come up. I missed field 39. I really wanted 39 because I'm on 38. But I got the ones on the other side of 39 on Elm Creek. So I'm waiting on 39 to roll back around so I can get it. But I got all my fields planted with wheat. I'm going to do wheat, barley, oat, and sorghum and do a grain mill. I'm going to harvest all of my fields with 1 each. But I'm going to throw canola in there between them as a rotation so that I have canola for oil. I've got a corn header, so I'll probably throw sunflower in there every 2 harvests or something too. That way I can keep a rotation going. So, but yeah, definitely gonna be back on the FSN working. Again, I may not record it, I may not stream it, I might just get on there, and that's my time to play some farm sim when I feel like playing farm sim and sitting here watching some Grand Tour or Clarkson Farm or something, you know. Actually, I can return this too. We done. Get out of here, Tiger 65. What is this thing? 6S. Get out of here. We're done with you. Yeah, this had the 1400. We're not gonna get that big motor anymore. Return. Cool. All right, now I need to move a bunch of my sugar beet over. I need to see how much sugar beet I have. Right now, we're pretty equal in the production. 16,000, roughly the exact same. We have 346,000 sugar beet. So that is 160, 170, roughly 170,000 each. So too much meta stuff? Yeah, I'm not doing anything with the meta. I'm just doing everything on the map. I'm just abiding by all the rules, but I'm doing everything on the map. Nothing with the meta stuff. And I don't blame you. Hey, what's up, Battery? How's it going, buddy? What, grain now? No, not on here. On the FSN. On the Farm Sim Network. I'm gonna do a grain mill on there. I've spent a ton of money on there, so I gotta make some money back. I've spent like... I had 2.5 million on there in-game, and I've got like 2 million on the website. And I'm down to like 300,000 in-game, so I've spent like 2.1 million and some change in-game, just rearranging vehicles and getting a bigger seeder and all that kind of stuff. I need all the big equipment I can get because time, right? Time is of the essence in Farm Sim, and all that big equipment on there, I could afford it, so why not? I've been building that since 2020, so I think it was 2020, right? Yeah, this is a 3-year, yeah. All right, I said I needed 160. That'd be 320, 70 would be 340. Need 170,000 roughly each, so 30, 60, 90. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. So I need 30, 60, 60, 90, 120, 150. So I need 4 more trips and then like 15,000 or something like that. Yeah, Bob had over a million and never plowed a thing. Yeah, at one point, Bob, I had like 7 million, but in game, my vehicle nav alone is like 5 million or 7 million or something. That's as close as I've come to 10 million, though. That's I want to hit 10 million on the FSN before I'm done with it. Like, I know that's not much, but I've never done it, so. I've never made 10 million on any Farm Sim map. Not one.
Welcome back.
Not one. Silly Sally, afternoon. Afternoon, resubbing for 43 months. 43 months of sub support. Throw some hearts and plungers from Golden TP in chat. Thank you, Sally. Much appreciated. 43 months. Incredible. Is that the maximum amount of time? Let me see what mine says. 51 months is maximum. Really? 51 months? Gracious. I thought 40 months was the maximum. One less than Chase. Yeah, it is. Holy crap. That's a long time. That's a long time.
Welcome back.
Junior just picked up a gifted sub. Battery gifted a gifted sub out for Junior for 36 months. Thank you, Battery. Much appreciated, buddy. Throw some hearts and plungers from Golden TP in chat for Battery. Thank you, dude. No refunds. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Hearts and plungers and golden TP all around. All right, so this is trip number 3, right? I think that's right. 30, 60 plus 14, yeah. 24. Let's see where we're at. We're stopped. We should be 33,000 piece. That's 99,000 plus 15,000 roughly. We should be right around 114,000 when this stops. This should be our 3rd trip. $115,000. All right, so that's our 3rd trip. We need one more. It's 30, 60, 90. No, I need 2 more. 150 and then a partial. Yeah, 150 and then a partial load. But the other sugar beet, we're going to be moving with the little trailer right there. So, should be interesting. I think that's granule fertilizer. I think that's the reason it's sitting there. Okay, 30, 60, 90. This is our 120. So the 120, let's see, 369, 129,000 right here. I'm doing roughly 174,000, I think I said. Roughly 170,000 each, so. You know what I'm happy about, though? Right here, that bird is not on top of us, squawking in our ear all the time. But that's good. That's very good. 129. The next set will be 156. 155. And I'll need 20. 15,000 more. Bob flushing 10 bits down the drain. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. 10 of those fail fishes. Thank you, man. Throw some plungers at Bob just because. And then throw some more at him for the bits. Thank you, dude. Sally with 10 bits. Thank you so very much.
A few moments later.
Battery with a few moments later with 150 bits. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Those some plungers at Sally and at Battery. Thank y'all very much. Sally with 13 more bits. Those some more plungers. Hey, what's up, Crimson? How's it going? Sally with 12 more bits. Those some more plungers in chat. Thank you so very much. Doing pretty well, Crimson. Doing pretty well. Getting some of this sugar beet swapped over here. Let's see, we're at 164.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
That's great, isn't it? I love that one. Battery throwing out 250 bits for the "Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?" I can't do the Russell Crowe. Appreciate 250 bits. Throw some more plungers at him. Appreciate you. Used to live close to a sugar beet refining plant growing up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know that I've ever seen one, honestly. Bob flushing 15, Sally flushing 200 towards the day with the kid. Thank you so very much for the 200 bits toward the day with the kid. It'll go towards it. Thank you so very much for that. Bob with 15 and Sally with 200. Those some more plungers in chat. Oh, you know what? I don't need all this, do I? Crappers. I think I just went too far. Well, we'll be out of regular sugar beet before we're out of cut sugar beet now. Yeah, there's 180 in there. I've got 148 left. There's 16. That's 150. Yeah, we're gonna have way more cut sugar beet than we need in there. Whoops. I didn't even think about how much I was getting. All right, whatever. Well, at least we'll have cut sugar. There'll be sugar beet in there of some sort. Might as well go ahead and get it all in there. Finding some in your yard? I mean, that's not bad, actually. So many plungers have sacrificed themselves to keep it flowing. All right, I think we're done with this before I accidentally move any more. So let's go ahead and return that thing. Return, yes. Okay. Now we got to move the 148,000 liters that we do have left of sugar beet over to the plant. Yeah, we ended up with 70,000 more somehow. How did we end up with that? Got 148, it's 150, 163,000. Yeah, we had 70,000 more sugar beet. Did I take too many trailer loads? I thought I calculated that right. I guess not. Maths is not my strong suit. Hey, something I do want to put down is I mentioned this before. I want to put one of these production. I want to put one of these down. 125 grand though. So this thing does. You put water and you put sugar beet, and it gives you cut sugar beet, slurry, and stones. So that is a great thing to have. We're about to have plenty of stones though. Because we're about to cultivate all of our fields. They're all getting cultivated. All of them. All of them getting cultivated. Find the sugar beets. $12,100 at a time. It's gonna take us a while, but we'll be okay. You enjoying the AM game? You enjoying Raft? I like it. I think it's fun. It's got some great story to it as well, which is even better. So, you know, I think it's a great game. I think after we get through Tangaroa, I'm gonna stop because that's as far as we could go when me and Bone Gargoyle and Mike played it. Tangaroa was it. I think once we get through Tangaroa, I'm gonna stop and do a recap and just do all the story. Just record all of the storyline that's there. And then we'll continue on chapter 3. So I'm hoping Tangaroa we can get through in about 2 streams. We'll probably be finishing up the game maybe next week, because I'm gonna do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So maybe next week. maybe the week after one day. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes, but yeah, I don't plan on doing like a whole bunch of crazy building or anything on it. I'll move on to something else. And August 4th, Retreat to Enid comes out. I'm really looking forward to that one. That's gonna be fun, I think. That's the one where we had the meditation bubble we had to get in. So, and there's some story to that one too. That's gonna be pretty neat. The only bad thing is it's got death noodles. So, we'll try to avoid them though. I didn't name him Bruce. It's actually in the game, Sally. At the first stop, you find a note and it says, found a shark, named him Bruce, and then later there's another note that says, Bruce got out, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, it's just, it's funny because that's what they named him in the game. Maybe they knew Bruce, they might have. They might have. But yeah, they named him Bruce in the game. I think it's pretty funny. All right, we got 10 more trips to this, guys. So buckle up. We're gonna be here a minute. I do need to look and see if it's gonna be worth leasing a bigger cultivator and a bigger tractor to speed this process up a little bit. I'd like to get all this cultivated today. And with the normal cultivator that I use, I don't think I'm going to have time to. I've been using this one. It's 5 meters wide. I have to go up to... Oh, that one's only 250 horsepower? Really? I don't know. It's 7.5 meters wide. 8. That's 375 horse. We're getting into like the big tractors here with these. That's 9.2 meters, 400 horsepower, 550. 500, 500, 450, 375. So something like the 8.5 meter is probably going to be about it. That one's only 375. And again, I could use one of these probably, but I wouldn't be going very fast. I don't think. 7.5 meters is a lot better than 5. So it's 2.5 more meters. Every swipe would be, every 2 swipes would be an extra swipe. Bruce is the name of the shark from Jaws. Yeah, that's probably why, but I think it's still funny that Sally was talking about that. Oh, cool, Crimson. All right. I will have to click over here in a second and check them out. See. Oh, cool. Pioneer Sugar. That's pretty neat. That is pretty dang cool. Sally. Sometimes you got to, right? Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you gotta show them who's boss. It's been years since the trucks went in with them. Yeah, there's an old plant that shut down here somewhere in town. I don't know what it used to be, but there's several shut down factories here. One of them is the Breyers processing plant. Or Brian's. Is it Brian? Breyers? Brian's. I think it's Brian's. You know, Brian's bologna and hot dogs and all that kind of stuff. Brian's plant. We had I think this is where like the second or third plant that opened up, or maybe even the first one that opened up of Brian's processing. What was that? I can't remember which number it was, but it was very early on. Got chased off by security a time or two, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, they typically don't like that. Today, especially. Back then, it was a, hey, kids, get out of here. Now it's call the police, big ordeal. I'll be super happy when we can get a bigger trailer. That way I can control how much I'm actually chopping up. I messed this up big time. Yeah, I may see how much it's going to cost me to lease a tractor that'll handle the horsepower that we need. Because this one only has 190. So I need a little bit more on the width wise this time around. What's up, Bubbly D? How's it going? Good to see you. He didn't see me tapping on the cover to loosen it. That's funny. Oh yeah, for sure, Crimson, for sure. Yeah, we used the I think the biggest thing we used to do is we used to go fishing when I was a kid, and we walked to go fishing. So if we saw a pond, we'd just walk over and fish in it. And the biggest thing that happened to us is farmers would kick us off their property or something. So because a lot of it would be farmland that would have wooded areas, and we'd go back in the woods and try to find a pond or something to fish in. And I mean that happened a lot where the farmer would see us and then come out there and tell us to get off his property. So. Fill in the silence. I hear you. Well, I appreciate you popping in to hang out with us. I am doing well. I appreciate you saying so. But yeah, life was just different all the way around back then, honestly. And I say back then, I know that we're a generation apart, some of us, but it still feels different. It just feels different. Even from my childhood, it feels different. And some of us aren't that far apart in age, but some of us are, and it just feels different. Yeah, 5 years ago is different, yeah, for sure. Things have changed a lot in 30 years. They've changed a lot in 10, so. And I don't feel like it's for the better, honestly. I really don't. I don't feel like the world's gotten better in the last 15 years. I feel like it's gotten worse. Which is crazy because I try not to be negative, but, 40 years, yeah. The 90s was 20 some odd years ago. Still can't believe the 80s was 40 years ago. Yeah, really. Probably jumped over. Well, Sally, you do not like snakes, if I remember correctly. So I imagine you probably walked on water to get away from that thing. Yeah, I just feel like people are so much more vengeful, may be the wrong word, but I just feel like there's so much more animosity today than there was in the 90s, for sure. I mean, I was born in 85, so, but I feel like, I just don't feel like if a kid got caught fishing in somebody's pond today, it would be Hey, don't come back over here now. Don't be sneaking on my property. We can't have that. I don't feel like it would be that conversation. I feel like it'd be berating and calling the cops and, you know, that whole deal. Like, I don't feel like it would be the same as it was when I was a kid. I just don't, you know. Yeah, we had the loop, Crimson, that we always talked about, and it was in the big town. We had to drive like 20 minutes to get to the big town, but we'd go over to town and hang out at the loop. I'll say hang out. Nobody really parked. It was called the loop because you had to keep driving because the private businesses would kick you off their property. So it's literally a loop. Yeah, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same, Crimson. That's basically what happened there too. But yeah, I don't know. It just feels so much different these days. And I'm not even talking about politics. Leave politics out of it. People, like the people in general, like citizens, people in general. It just feels like the whole atmosphere has just dwindled. They want to complain, kids get in trouble, give them something to do. Yeah, I mean, for sure. There's not a whole lot to do, honestly. Especially in small towns. Like around here, there's not a whole lot going on. So people's patience has become non-existent. So my kid, one day we were talking about stuff on the way home from school, and she said this to me. She said, people today are always looking for something to be upset about because they have it too easy. People have everything and they have it too easy. So people are always looking to something to be upset about. And I went, you know, that's a good point. But yeah, Bubbly, that's exactly what it is. I think as many problems as people feel like they have it so easy that they have to find things to complain about. Honestly. It's pretty crazy. Oh, that's cool, Sally. That's cool. You explain what you're doing, and they just got rooters. You told them legally an adult and pay taxes. I'm not doing any damage. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it's a public building, which is the courthouse, then yeah, they can't. Loitering is one thing, right? But if you're literally waiting on somebody to walk back out, then you know, it's a public building, taxpayer funded. Yeah, maybe that's what it was then, Crimson. I mean, again, not anybody, not cops, not politicians, none of that. Leave all that out of the situation. Just people in general seem a lot more rude these days, honestly. About everything. I know there's still good people out there, but man, people just look for a reason to be mad these days. Bob, I always go back to what was it, Rodney Carrington? All they do up there is drink and farm and drink. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Just a bunch of them doing it at the same time. I always go back to that. It's pretty funny. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to do in my town. I mean, I live in a small town though, so we've got a place called Sopranos Cafe, but it's a pool hall, and it's got some really nice tables in it too. But they do Italian food. Who would have guessed? Pizza and sandwiches and stuff like that. Really good food too. They have a sandwich called the Godfather, which is it's the Godfather of sandwiches. Like it's probably one of the best just sandwiches I've ever had in my life. Honestly, we used to make it a point that when we had to drive through here going to do shows, that we would stop by there and get a Godfather. We would order it before we got here, that way we could run in and grab it and get out, because we were usually in a box truck. But man, is it worth getting. It's so good. Actually, hang on a minute. Let me load all this while I've got this thing out. Let's load all this up here. What's up, Half Bud? How's it going, dude? Yeah, while I got this thing out, let's just load all this up. Always end up on food. Yeah, we do. Well, because there's not a whole lot else to do, Bob. All we can do is talk about restaurants and food. That's it. That's all we got, Bob. That's all we got. GG just finished up. Cool. I hadn't even started this time. Oh, speaking of food, so I've seen that you can. What is this? There's something over here. I can't pick that up. Seriously? What is it? It's lime. All right, cool. We'll put that in there too. So I've seen where people take the bottom side of an onion, and they cut it off the root bed basically, and they'll cut it off instead of throwing it away, and they'll put it in some water and let the root base get grown out really big, and then put it in a planter. So I have two currently. One of them sprouted while it was sitting on the countertop, so I stuck it in some soil without cutting it or anything. And I'm just gonna try it and see. And then I've got a red onion that I've put in some water and let that root base get really long. It's probably 2.5 inches long now, and I put it in some water some dirt this morning. So I'm trying to grow me just some green onion out of it and see if it works. I've seen people say it does. I've never tried it. So if that works, next spring I'm gonna make me some potato bins, and I'm gonna try growing some potatoes from that. You know, if you buy a bag at the store and you got some that sprout eyes, I'm gonna try growing me some potatoes out of that in some potato bins next spring, I think. And they take like 3 months or something to grow, a little over that, so it's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna try that. Try and see how it works. Also, the next time we buy like spring onions, I'm gonna do the same with those, because I know those regrow pretty easily too. You do the chive trick. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Gargoyle. Yeah, take about 2 inches left on your spring onions, and put them in some water. Let that root bed get bigger, and then throw them in some dirt. Yeah, that I'm definitely doing. I'm done buying stuff every time we go to the store. Need to start regrowing it for ourselves. Like, honestly. I mean, I use onion the most. I cook with it in everything I make, whether it's breakfast or dinner or whatever. Like, I cook with onion a lot. So for me, having chives is just as good for me as having a yellow or a red onion. Like, I don't care either way. I like onion. I like the chives and stuff. And they're good for you. So there's that. All right, let's look and see how much it costs to lease a big tractor. It's probably going to be quite expensive, and I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. So with GPS, with the big engine, how much is a lease? $15,000. That's really not that bad. So if I lease that, that's how many horsepower? That's 388. What would that get me in cultivators, though? 120, 175. That would give me a 12-meter wide cultivator. That would cost me... It would cost me 20 grand, basically, to cultivate everything. But while I had that tractor, 388, I could pick up a bigger planter as well. Yeah, I mean, I could pick up this 17-meter wide planter right here from John Deere, because it does beets. What would the lease be for that? Another 11,000. So for 33,000, I could be done today probably. You have to have red onion and everything? Yeah. Yeah. All you do is give it a haircut and it grows back? Yeah, gargoyle. And that's what that's what I'm thinking, man. Like, why not, right? If I use onion, why not do that? Yeah, bud, you can grow potatoes in about anything. As long as they have some water, you can grow them in about anything. They're crazy for fresh vegetables. Yeah, if I do anything, I've got a little slab out back. Me and Ms. Deuce actually talked about doing a greenhouse setup. That way we could keep the birds and stuff out of them. And that might be still an option. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, guys. I don't know if I want to or not, but I think I'm going to. Also, I need to sell some sugar while we got this tractor. Because I need to get the stuff planted. I don't need to skip days, right? I need to get it in the ground as soon as I can get it in the ground. And because I'm going to have to cultivate everything up, it may be more beneficial to go ahead and do it. And I've got plenty of money coming in, and only leasing one machine kind of frees up the ability to do something like this. I could go get the small stuff, but honestly, I think it'd be better if I did it this way. All right, let's get some of this sugar out of the way now. I don't even know how much is in there. 8,000 more. All right, so there we go, 5. There'll be 3 more after this. We'll go ahead and get those out of the way too. This will give us a little extra money to sell or to use on the lease as well. That's about 500 per box right there. Do the math on it. Come on, it said 8,000. There should be one more. Oh no, that was it. Okay. It must have been that last one it spit out. Yeah, I mean, I don't even care how big the yield is, Gargoyle. If I can take one russet potato that I got from the store and get... Oh, why did those all flip over? That's so odd. I didn't have this issue the other day. They all just decided to flip over, I guess. That's so strange. All right, well, I'll get them up here. Get them all close anyway, I guess. But yeah, I don't even care how big the yield is. I mean, if I can do 2 potato bins and save us some money in the, late summer on potatoes, I'm good with that. Like, that's the goal, right? To save as much money as possible. I mean, just simply regrowing as much as I can, I think is a good deal. Even if the yield's not great, Kind of a pain in the butt when they flip over. What in the world? They're super bouncy today for some reason. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we made about $9,000. That's not bad. Hey, what's up, Styles? How's it going? Yeah, I don't think my dogs would get in it, but I mean, if I did anything, it'd be a raised bed though. It would have to be a raised bed. But yeah, I think next spring I'm gonna try to do a little bit. We tried it before, but I did it in just potters. I think I'm gonna try to build me some smaller raised beds or something. Let's see what time is it. I got about 45 minutes left. I'm gonna spend the money. If we go, that's the cheapest big tractor too. And that'll give us GPS and the big engine for 15,000. That's really not that bad. All right, so we got that, and then we can get the big cultivator, the Rostel Mash, right? For 5,000. Okay. Get to place with some big equipment this time around. Planters, and then we need... I mean, I could save some money and get this one. It's 12 meters wide. That's probably... 12 meters is pretty big. We've been using this, which is 9 meters. So, yeah, 12 meters is probably fine, but let's go with the John Deere. Let's do it. If we're going, let's go. 11. Oh, wait a minute. I still got to get a rock picker. It shouldn't be that much. Let's go with the Varderstad. Go with it. Yeah, let's go with that. That's 8,000. Man, it's only like 3,800 more. That keeps me right around 30,000. Lease that. And then we're gonna lease the rock picker. Oh, not that one. This one. Hang on. We gotta get the. Let's do the 10,000. Right, 10,000. Yeah. Okay. 3,200. This cultivator planter. Oh, I need the sugar. I need the sugar cane. Hang on. Where's that at? What was that under? Under planters? No. Cedars? Maybe? No. Oh, it's under potato. Potato technology. That's what it was. This one. This is the one I was looking for. So yeah, this plant's sugar beet, potato, or poplars. That's the one I need. All right. Then we're gonna lease, and that's 6,400. I don't know how much money that was. I think it was 39,000 is what it looked. 38,000. Okay. The 38,000. I still have $20,000. I would have been slap broke and not being able to get this tractor at all without that Ropa Tiger 6S that J-Rock modded for us. I wouldn't have been able to do what I'm about to do right here because I would have spent all my money on the lease for that for the harvesters. So this is cool. This is really good. This is saving us a ton of money, man. Saving us a ton of money right here. Lurking for dinner. Alrighty, have a good one. $3 meals worth from one seed. That's pretty good. I mean, again, if they die, they die. Like, I'm literally going to use some from the grocery store. I don't plan on doing like a crazy anything with it. I'm just gonna take some that start to grow eyes and throw them in a bin and see what happens. Like more of an experiment and give me something to do. Get out in the backyard every day, go check on them or whatever, weed them, that kind of stuff. I don't know. Something a little extra. So. You got 30 mils from a 30-foot strip. Oh, and that's what I'm talking about doing, Gargoyle. I'm talking about doing like a spud box, basically, like a 3x3 or a 4x4, like a box. You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway. It's 3x3 and then like 3 feet deep, or it's 3x3 by 4 foot deep, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. So, gardening with Deuce. I mean, we're farming, right? Like, I was just thinking about it, you know. I was giving it some thought. I think it's a good idea. I don't know. Call me crazy. Oh, we don't have a track selected for this one. Hey, that's a good looking quilt there, Bubbly D. Bubbly D posted a picture of a quilt in media sharing in the Discord there. Heck yeah. Hey, is this gonna kick up any rocks? It may not. I think that little roller on the back there is keeping them at bay. May not even need the rock picker. Gardening, farming, it's all the same thing. Growing food. Growing products of some sort anyway. Oh. Yeah, this is a shallow cultivator, so I mean it may not, it's in the same class as the other one though, and the other one kicked up rocks. Maybe we just haven't hit the area where all the rocks are yet. I remember some of this is not great, so. Yeah, you can definitely tell this thing's like, it's maxed out on horsepower. Going uphill, it's not doing well. Oh, you know what it also might be? Might be the slip on the tires. We probably should have put weighted wheels on the back or something. Probably would not have been a bad idea. Probably would not have been a bad idea. Well, I mean, this is in the same class as the other one. The other one was kicking it up, though. Like, this one's not for some reason. Which is bad, because I like having the rocks. So, I like having the stone. It's good for lime production. Which is all the more reason we're going to need to put down that sugar beet production. So. I mean, we definitely wouldn't have that problem if we're using the mule, no. I also would have no time to do anything else. So, we'd literally just be behind that mule all day. Gotta get behind the mule in the morning and plow. There was a bluegrass band from Mississippi years ago that did some great covers, bluegrass covers, and their name was the Cakewalkers. They were fantastic. Deuce and his modern problems, I'm telling you. Absolutely. First world problems here, man. Gotta get behind the mule. I wonder if I can find that. I've got a recording somewhere that I did. It's literally a live 2-track recording. Like, I didn't have any crazy outboard effects or anything going. It was whatever I had on the console, whatever I was sending to the mains. Let's see if I can. Literally hours just going by in game, costing me money here, because I'm being I'm being silly. I'll find it, and we're gonna play it later. They're a great bluegrass band, though. It was really fun. It was a great show. Hours just going by in game here. I just cost myself like 10 grand worth of hourly running cost because I left the tractor running. All that virtual fuel. I ain't even worried about the fuel. This is leased equipment that was sitting there running. It's like 10 grand worth of hourly running cost right there. Yep, exactly, J-Rock. Thank you for the 5 bits. Throw some plungers at him, folks. I have no idea where it's at. I really hope I didn't lose it because I don't think I have it on a thumb drive anymore either. So, that's probably one of my favorite recordings that I did, except for the buzz. I had one of the active DIs. Probably one of my favorite recordings. I can't afford to buy the equipment, Bob. I don't have any money. I don't know how many times I have to show this. We are $495,000 in debt. I don't have any money. As soon as I get money, we're gonna buy some more land, and then we're gonna put down a sugar processing beet plant, sugar beet processing plant, and then we'll buy some equipment later. I ain't got no money. Still gonna vote for buying. You can't buy nothing if you ain't got no money. $50 grand ain't gonna buy me a tractor with more horsepower. So even if it's on sale. Well, I don't know, maybe. I didn't even check that part. Sales. Oh no, that ain't big enough. That thing ain't about 150 horsepower. Even with a big engine, it's only 200. Yeah, see? See? Nothing. Nothing I can buy. Nothing I can buy. Nothing at all. And that song may be copyrighted, but it'd be worth playing it. The VOD will get muted, but it'd be worth playing it. Also, I think from now on, before I export stuff over to Deuce's VOD's channel, I think I'm gonna clip it and take off the beginning, take off the start screen. Come on, back around. There we go. Such an awkward field. Such an awkward field. Yeah, it's not throwing out any stones. That's one thing we're not gonna have to do now. We're not going to worry about stones. Which is good. I'm not gonna have time to finish this today, sadly. See how much more you get if that road was moved? I can't move the road. I don't own the property next to it. This is my only property. This is the road. I don't own these properties. There's nothing I could do different than what I'm doing right now. I could have used the small equipment. Probably would have been a better option to save that 50 grand or put it toward my loan or whatever. I can't buy equipment. I don't have any more land. I literally am right up against the road. That's as far over as I can plow. Literally as far as I could go. I am absolutely in bad shape because I made some poor financial choices right off the bat. It's my fault. I know this. But I literally can't do anything else at the moment. I'm doing everything I have the ability to do. Can't buy nothing. Don't have any more land. Like, this is it. I need to get that spot. I don't know how in the world I left that. I'm gonna do something here though. We're gonna fix it. It's Bob's Road. A lotto mod, like lottery mod? That'd be kind of funny, actually. You could spend 10 grand of your money to buy a lottery ticket and it randomizes. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, because I'm literally tapped out. Like, this is it. I've got 5,000 I can borrow. I got 20,000 right there. That's it. I'm out. And I still got to lease the tester to test everything. So, or maybe I don't. Maybe I'll do 2 more harvests on the sugar beet fields, and then test everything all at once. Then. No, I'll let the sugar beet fields go one harvest without being tested. That's probably the better option, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'll let the sugar beet fields go 1 extra harvest instead of 2 extra harvests for the what is going to become the sugar beet field up there. Yeah, because this one right here is about to get cultivated up too. I don't think I can say that word, bud. There's literally a big Twitch streamer that got banned, like banned, because he said that word. So I don't think I can say that. Again, people are so bored, and they have it so easy that's what it's come to. Dinner just ran by. It sure did. Yeah. Yeah, I'm even afraid to go that far, honestly. I can't afford for my channel to be banned, so. the Ritz Lotto, the Saltine Lotto. Like, I'm afraid to even say that, honestly. Like, people are crazy, man. Like, it reports you for anything. So silly. I can't afford not to have my Twitch channel. I can promise you, going without YouTube for a month was pretty devastating. That was pretty hard. Like, if honestly, if YouTube would have come back and said there's nothing we can do, I would have just quit streaming altogether and went and get a job at O'Reilly's or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. thing went a little bit wider than the actual marker, didn't it? A little bit, but I'll tell you why. Because I don't have the most time in the world, so I am using slightly larger equipment than is probably needed. Normally, I would lease the 5-meter one and use it, but I spent a little more money to lease the bigger stuff so I can at least get this cultivated today. But yeah, it typically Farm Sim Junkie. I don't have to go. I use the 5 meters, about the biggest thing I use out here. But not today. Not today. I want to get all these fields cultivated. That way, when I come back, I can get this knocked out. It gets it done for sure. It definitely gets it done. Maybe a little too well, but it gets it done. But yeah, I needed the extra width today to go ahead and knock as much of this out as I could. O'Reilly's won't hire you because you know how to work on cars. Yeah, see, I would fit right in. I know basic stuff, but I would fit right in at a parts house. No offense to people that work in parts houses, but I've not had great luck over the years trying to explain why I don't need to tell you if it's a 2-wheel drive vehicle if I just need the radiator hose. Yeah, I mean, it really depends, though. I mean, I haven't been on a 4X map since Farm Sim 22 came out. I don't think so. It's been all standard size stuff, but again, time constraints. I stream on YouTube earlier in the day, and then I have like 2.5 hours on Twitch. I stream in the afternoon, so. Because of time constraints, you'll see me typically using some fairly OP stuff. A little bit bigger equipment, some modded stuff that is not quite right, like the sugar beet harvester that harvests sugar cane that I was using earlier. So, yeah. I mean, a 16X would be great, man. I'd be on the same field for like a week. Wouldn't even matter, would it? All right, so here. I want to, this bottom half of this field is going to become sugarcane from sugar beet. I just got to figure out where I want to chop it off at up here. That's going to be the biggest thing. I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking that'll give me plenty of, that'll still give me plenty of sugar beet. Maybe we're right on that line right there. Maybe that's the one. Yeah, maybe right here. And that'll give me plenty of sugar beet because we're going to have that little extra right there and then that whole spot up there, and then we'll have this whole area for sugar cane. So I think that'll work. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to shift over about a meter and then cultivate the other way. I said right there where the beehive was. That's pretty close. Yeah, we're just gonna shift over about a meter right here. And leave just a little line right there, because it won't plant if... Oh, I don't know that John Deere might, actually. Well, either way, I can line up the GPS on it. It'll be fine. So I just want to shift over here. About right there. That's really all I need. I just need a little bit of an area there I can line back up with later. And that's plenty. So, yeah, that works. So, where I'm at now and to my right, and then across the road right there, all that's going to be sugar beet. To my left, all that's going to be sugar cane. And then this over here, sugar cane, sugar beet. So, we're going to keep the same fields we got going on. Plan on making rum? I'm just doing a South American sugar farm. It's basically
a new follower.
Just a theme. I never really do sugar beets or sugar cane, so I figured why not? We'll do something. We'll do something crazy this time around. Why not? Farm Sim Junkie, I appreciate the follow. Appreciate you. Yep. There we go. But yeah, I mean, since I always do the standard stuff, and then we do grass for cows and the whole nine, I figured, this time I'm not doing any animals. I'm gonna do a complete sugar farm. So, I have a sugar beet processing plant that I'm gonna put down that'll make cut sugar beet slurry and stone at some point when I get the money, because right now we're in oh my god, just saving every time I open the menu. 495,000 in debt, and I got 20,000 in my name, so we are in bad shape. So that's what I'm trying to get out of. That's where my life is at the moment. this is what it's come to. I'm trying to get out of debt with sugar farming. I made a lot of financial bad choices to begin with. So. Yeah, and that's the only reason I'm doing this, really, because if there wasn't production, I wouldn't be doing any of this. The production makes it worth doing, in my opinion. The production makes it really fun, to be fair. I should have shifted over a little bit more, shouldn't I? See, it might get all the way to the edge. I don't think it's going to, but it might. It's gonna be close. Oh, it looks like it's getting it. Okay, cool. Oh, nope, it's not getting it. Yeah, it is. It's getting it. Nice. All right. Yeah, because I think that's part of the painted edge right there. Sweet. But yeah, the production side of Farm Sim, I think they did a great job with it. A lot of people won't agree with me on that, but I think they did a good job. My 2 cents worth. All right. All the sugar cane about to be flipped around. I gotta test all this stuff again. We're using precision farming, so I didn't realize that every so many harvests you gotta test your ground again. So I'm having to cultivate up my sugar cane, which has been 3 or 4 harvests now anyway. So it probably needs to be switched over. But this is the best ground I have. This is loam, so I get the absolute best ton per hectare ratio out of this area. So I'm switching my sugar cane for sugar beet because I need twice the amount of sugar beet as I do sugar cane, but I like the amount of sugar cane I was getting. So I'm basically switching this about the same amount of land, but I'm switching better land for the sugar beet. Because I am putting a little bit of sugar cane in my silo every time I harvest right now. So if I can get a little more sugar beet out of it and put a little less in the silo after filling up the sugar mill, I'm okay with that. So it's just a lot of testing out, really. I don't really know if this is going to work any better or not, but We'll test it and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, in the long run. It'll still get done, and that's the main thing. It'll still get done. May take us a little longer to figure it out, but it'll get done. Still got a lot to cultivate. Not a lot, I guess. Not compared to big fields. Not a lot. But time-wise, it's a lot. I'm just about out of time for the day. Go. I might go ahead and finish up cultivating. I don't know. I probably will. Oh, bud, I missed this a minute ago. Oh, Bob, I missed yours too. You said that you mentioned the 16X. You said you have two big buds pulling two big buds pulling 25.5 cultivators. Still took 3 days IRL. Oh, dude, yeah, 16X maps they're huge. 2,000 acres. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Like, I'm pretty happy having options to play on right now. I've got my single player, we got the community farm over on Lands of La Mancha, and then I got the FSN back up and going. And once I get it planted and fertilized and rolled and everything, I don't have anything to do on there for a while, so I'm happy having my options. But they're all small enough that I can get done with something in a day. So yeah, I don't know what other sugar processing stuff you could do, like financially, you know. Like, I don't know what other production I guess you could do with sugar, but it'd be cool to see one more thing added, I guess. I just don't know what that one thing would be. But they already have the sugar mill, of course, is here, the sugar processing plant, and then somebody made the sugar beet processing plant that cuts the sugar beet, gives you slurry and stone. And cut sugar beets, so that's kind of cool. So I mean, like I feel like there's enough with sugar that it makes sense to do the production on it. But yeah, 19 farms of 19. I never did sugar beet ever. It was a pain. It was a pain. I might have done it once or twice, but that was it. A couple of streams ago, we had to use the pull behind harvester because I didn't have any money, so I was literally down to that. Like that's all I had money to lease was the pull behind. That's what we used. It was pretty terrible. I ain't gonna lie. It took about 6 hours IRL to harvest these little fields, and I say little fields, not this one I'm on right now. But sugar beet was on this one and this one. And it's not that much land. So just that took us a long time. Oop. There we go. Yeah, we'll be ready to I mean, we'll probably have to throw lime down. Nah, it's still good. All right. Yeah, we'll probably be okay on lime. $9.6 tons of corn. The X9 1100. I mean, that's pretty good. I didn't know that. 2,700 liters is 9 tons, 9.6 tons. So I wonder what the, I never even thought about that, but I need to look and see what the, ton to liters ratio is. That way I can have a good idea of how much I'm going to get, because it gives you, in precision farming, it gives you the per ton measurement. Yeah, I never even thought about that. That'd be the easy way to figure out how much I'm going to get, wouldn't it? Like if I have an average of 90 tons per hectare, then how many liters is that? That'd be the way to go. Oh, here we go. From ton, so 90 tons. Let's say 90, because that's the really good area. That's 254,000 liters per hectare, basically. Yep. I'm gonna use that bad boy to calculate how much we're supposed to be making. Oh God, I clicked off screen. Yeah, I'm gonna use that converter there. To figure out my next sugar beet harvest. That way I'll know roughly. I mean, it'll be an average. It won't be, it won't be exact. We should get close with it anyway. I need to know tons to liters because the precision farming gives you the per hectare in tons, not in liters. So that's what I was looking at. What is this? Oh, Twitch finally updated, I guess. Yeah, no stones this whole time. So I leased the stone picker for no reason whatsoever. None. Maybe I should have waited. Probably would have been the better call. I wasted that 3,800, I guess. That's dry weight, not liquid weight. All right, cool. So then that's gonna be close to what I need then, bud. Yeah, I appreciate that. That should get me pretty close to a good. It'll give me a good estimate if the game's right then. So yeah, that works. Be handy to know. Yeah, I mean, so that area up there was getting like 90 tons per hectare of sugar cane. That's roughly 250,000 liters. And that's about what we got off the field. It was closer to 200, but yeah, I mean, that's still pretty good. Just a little dab right there. Back up. And there we go. It was just a little bit of a spot there. And this is the loam, so this is the best area I'm gonna have for my sugar cane. I don't need to miss any sugar cane going in the ground down here. All right, that can go. Don't need that no more. And I'm probably gonna be working in the dark because I don't need that extra day lease cost on any of this stuff. So. But yeah, I have literally zero reason now for the stone picker. So that's pretty cool. And I think all that's been cultivated, so we should be good. Cultivated. Show me cultivated. Stubble tillage. All right, there we go. Yeah, done. Done deal. Let's take that off. Yeah, good deal. All right. So that is finished. Let's return the cultivator. Oh, that's the planter. Okay. Let's return the cultivator. Yep. All right. I don't need the rock picker. We can return it. Sadly, that was wasted money. And then either one of these is next. So, just planting left. And I'm still gonna have to roll. So I could lease a roller, the big roller with this thing too, and that big roller I could knock it out. But, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Either way though, I'm gonna drive over to the store and we're gonna pick up our next deal, and we'll have it here waiting. We'll have it here waiting. I like this 7R, man. This is a good tractor. I typically like to use other stuff other than John Deere, but the 7R is just such a good tractor all the way around. Yeah, it's not very far off, but it's at 90 tons per hectare, and that's not a full hectare, so it's like 175,000 or something. So it's pretty close. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to do sugar cane first. Oh, you know what? I can't do any of this until I test the ground again. I just thought about that. So, let's go ahead and pick up the tester again. Lease. I need to buy this thing, but we're gonna lease it for $800. It's almost cheaper to lease the tester, to be fair. And I'm liable to use my tractor to do the testing. That way I don't have this hourly running cost on this thing. But we're going to do the testing, and then we're going to throw the sugar cane down. So I'm going to go ahead and drive this over to the farm anyway. Variable seed rate not available for sugar cane. What about for potatoes? Not available for potatoes. About poplar. Yeah, it's just not available for this machine at all. And honestly, I don't need this. I just realized I can pull this thing with my harvester. I mean, my tractor. So I don't need this tractor for this either. I just need it for the big planter. Let me leave that thing alone too. That's hourly running costs that I don't need on me. So, really, I need to drill and get the sugar beet in the ground. So what I'll probably do is just park this tractor over here. That'll cut down on hourly running cost. Well, I'll go ahead and drive it to the farm, I guess. I need it for this seeder, this planter right here. That's really all I need that tractor for now. That's actually not that bad of a deal. Once I get done planting the beets, I can return both of these, and that'll cut down on hourly running costs. And then I'll have just my tractor to finish up the sugar cane. So I didn't even consider that, to be fair. That should be easy. That should be easy peasy. I need like I've got additional field info, but I don't think it gives me the size of the field, like the size of the field in acres. And I don't know if I've got the wrong additional field info or what, but it kind of seems like it. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's better than the other option we were doing
That's a new follower.
there. Tristan, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. All right, we'll just park this up over here. I've got to call it for the day. We'll park this bad boy right here. And then when we come back, we'll be knocking out whatever else needs to be done, but not with this tractor because this one's on an hourly leasing cost. So we'll be using the old John Deere tractor, the old 4755. That's going to do it for me today, folks. I do have to take off. I appreciate all the bits today, resubs, follows. Much appreciated. If you guys want to come hang out on YouTube, I'll be streaming there tomorrow around 1 p.m. Eastern. I've been starting a little earlier than that, believe it or not. So you may want to get there a little bit earlier or just be watching for the notifications. Hit that notification bell, tell it all notifications so you get notified. The easiest way is jump in the Discord and unmute the Deuces Live channel in Discord. Everything I do gets posted there, so you never miss notification. I appreciate you so very much for being here. If you need a server, head on over to Nitrado using the link, !Nitrado, NITRADO, right here in chat. Or you can just go to Linktree and find all my links in one place right there. There you go. Everything in one place. Linktree/DeuceMS. Find me there. Every link I have is there. So find everything there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.